That's why I understood that in 2010 the world turmoil began, like in Greece, in Iceland, in Spain. Here in Canada we had our own, and the people is waking up. During the student protests a few days ago in London, they attacked Prince Charles, riding his car. And they attack him, shouting, "Off with their heads, off with their heads." Because they know people is waking up. And the protests, this attack was designed because the student protests were so violent, and they never had this kind of protests in London since World War II. So what a coincidence that Prince Charles decided to go to the opera on Friday evening, knowing that the streets of London were under turmoil. Prince Charles is an expendable, because the next in charge is not going to be himself, it's going to be Prince William. Everybody knows it. So he's expendable. Let's kill him. Let's make the excuse of the people killing the prince in order to provoke immediate martial law in England. Nothing happened, of course. Well, they are going to declare martial law in London anyway. Now we're going to talk about things like the chemtrails. Have you heard about the chemtrails? They are spraying the planet. And if you want to learn more about the chemtrails, because this is a very serious issue, you can watch a documentary in YouTube called "What in the World Are They Spraying?" And what they are spraying is a compound of aluminum powder, barium, and strontium. Why? Well, they say it's because they want to help in the global warming by doing a dome so the sun doesn't overheat the planet. But the reality is that they are killing life. Aluminum powder with all these other compounds is capable to destroy every single life in the planet. There's no one single corner in the planet anymore, not anymore, in which we can live safe from this compound. They have found proof of people going to the very highest mountains in the planet, drinking the spring waters and getting poisoned by aluminum. They have found eco farms in Hawaii, in such remote places as Hawaii, in where the plants are not anymore growing, they are dying because of aluminum poisoning. We have learned that in Norway, the super elite has built a vault in where they are storing natural seeds. Every single seed in the plant realm in this planet has been stored in this vault. The natural ones, not the genetical engineered ones as Monsanto is doing. And if you don't know who's Monsanto, reach it. You're going to be shocked. This is Monsanto. Monsanto is a multinational company copywriting every single genetic code of plants and animals in the planet. How come a company can have the copyright of life? How come? Well, because they are designing seeds that they are aluminum resistant. So once life starts to die in the planet, they're going to sell their seeds. They're going to sell us their seeds. Aluminum resistant. We've learned that the oil catastrophe in the Gulf of Mexico was designed, was provoked, in order to poison the entire Gulf Coast. Why? Because they are going to build a super mega oil plant in the Gulf of Mexico. And they just don't care. And then we learned about the earthquake in Chile in the summer. And yet again, the earthquake in Chile was provoked by HARP. It was not provoked by the polar shifting. It was provoked by HARP. I learned that because I have investigated deep enough. And we had the Iceland volcano. So there's this big bunch of catastrophes, natural and provoked, going on right now. And still people doesn't care. And still people doesn't want to believe what's going on. They just keep dreaming. They just keep doing their lives. Oh, we just had a wonderful Christmas. Oh, did you have turkey? Oh, Happy New Year. No, no more. Or we wake up, or we're going to be killed. We're going to see our kids being killed in front of our eyes. If that's what you want, keep dreaming then. I don't. And that is why I became an open warrior against the New World Order. My fight is open. My fight is bold. I don't care the consequences. If I have to quit my artistic career, I will. If I have to leave my kids forever, I will. If I have to die, I will. Why? Because it's not about me. It's about humanity. It's about the spirit of this planet. It's about us being welcomed by other extraterrestrial races in the galactic community. And these other races keeping us in likeness. It's about my kids. I don't want my kids eating Monsanto seeds. I don't want my kids breathing that air, drinking that water. If I have to die fighting, if there's something wrong coming on, I am ready. Because I have understood that the most important things in this investigation is death is an illusion. There's no such thing as death. We are just jumping, doing quantum laps from dimension to dimension. This is not the end at all. But we have been taught by these people for millennia to fear death, to fear darkness, to fear the devil. No more. I don't. So we had our own turmoil in Toronto. The G20. We all know about it. And it was here when people understood that Canada is nothing but a dictatorial government. It's not a democracy. We don't live in freedom here. There is no freedom. If you believe we are free, it's an illusion. People in Toronto understood that there was infiltrated groups to provoke violence, like here. If you investigate it deep enough, everybody knows that this thing here, all these police cruisers were destroyed by infiltrated people, by Toronto police in disguise, wearing like this Quebec anarchist group. It was them, it was Toronto police. And then we learned that the signs of the reptilians are everywhere, like this stadium in Japan is the eye of a reptilian. And we learned that they are controlling our third eye because they work their third eye perfectly well. What is the third eye? The third eye is the pineal gland. How does it work? It segregates compounds to help our DNA to function the right way. This gland is called the pineal gland because it has the shape of a pine cone. And what it does is that it helps us to function our senses the right way.